Good morning, YouTubers. Today, I want to come to you about bipolar. How do I deal with the bipolar? The reason why I say how do I deal with the bipolar is because you may have seen on the last vlog that Loz was going through the roof. So we took her to a spa day, and if you haven't seen it yet, I'll stick the link up here so you can actually see that one. It's a good one. But as I said in that vlog, what goes up must come down. And today, well, I wouldn't say today, I'd say for the last 4 days, it's been going down and down and down. And I haven't had much sleep at all. I've been woken up for the last 3 nights just because Loz's brain is that low, that tired, that fatigued, that she's having trouble processing stuff. So the little things are waking her up, it's playing on her mind. I know she probably won't mind me saying this, but not last night, night before last, she woke me up in a panic thinking there was somebody in the room. But it turned out to be a lamp that's been there for 6 months, but it's just her ability to process information is becoming very tired. So what we've done, we've actually given her a few more medication. We've taken the workload off of her today, and she's just going to be chilling out. She chilled out yesterday, but today it is going to be nil by work. So it gives me a chance to come and talk to you guys, especially the people that are living with bipolar. When I say living with bipolar, not actually suffering themselves, but actually living with a person with bipolar, a loved one. Because how do you deal with it? What do you do? Because me personally, I say I've got bipolar as well, because it's not just Loz that has to deal with it. We have to deal with it first. So how do I cope on a day-to-day basis with bipolar? Well, the first thing I do obviously is make sure Loz is all right. I check on her on a regular basis just to make sure that she's cool, she's happy, she's relaxed, and she's not getting stressed out. Because yesterday we went into town, itchy nose, went into town, and I went down the fruit aisle and Loz went down the stationery aisle, and I literally looked over my shoulder and she wasn't there. So I went back and found her, and she started to panicking because she couldn't figure out where I was or even what I looked like. So things are not great at the moment. So I need to make sure I'm pretty close by or easily obtainable to actually help her out. I can't neglect myself. It's my health. I need to look after me first, because if I'm not well, if I'm not healthy, if I'm not fit up here as well, fit down here, then I'm blooming goose. I can't even look after myself then. So I get up early. Literally, I've been up since about 5:30 this morning, and when the weather's like this, it's a piece of cake to do it. Shower, get everything sorted down here. I'm just about to go and do a Facebook Live to our membership group, all about flexibility. Then I'm going to have my workout. I'm going to get me sorted first. So I tell you what, let's go and see what I get up to, and then we'll come back and move forwards. Good morning, guys, and welcome to Flexibility Friday. And weather is like amazing. So done, and now it's time for me just to clear my mind down, because at the moment my mind's racing. How's Loz doing? What do I need to do? Where do I need to go? What work needs to be done? Because there's a lot of work to be done on the business. What's this? What's that? And so I can't think properly. I can't manage my mind properly. So my best way of doing it, I get in the gym and I just smash a workout. So today's workout is going to be 25 minutes long, and that's it. 25 minutes long. We're going to do 20 push-ups, 30 sit-ups, 40 calories on the row machine, and I'm going to keep repeating that for 25 minutes. And I'm going to see how many times I can get round. So
You
actually, but I didn't think of anything else apart from push-ups, sit-ups and rowing. So I've got, what's the time now? I've got 25 minutes from when the next client comes in, so I need to go and have a quick check on Loz, make sure she's okay. The thing is, when we're checking on these guys, I don't want to make it obvious that you're right, this, like really pamper to them, because that's not going to serve it. Because if you do that too often, they're going to start relying on that. And it sounds really awful, but I don't want to anchor this low mood, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go in there, I'm just going to, in conversation, how are you? But the main thing that my priority when I'm dealing with Loz is not just to ask her the questions, but I look at her dress sense, I look at her hygiene. It sounds awful, but I look at that. I'm gonna make sure she's had some food. So I have like this checklist I go and see, and I can look and I can see by her posture, her way she's holding herself, how she's feeling. But that only comes with practice. But me as the carer, I don't wanna pander to it, because that's gonna anchor this really low self-esteem. I'll be aware of what's going on. So if it is really bad, I can step in and make some changes. But this vlog is all about looking after you. Looking after the person with the bipolar or the mental health issues or the illness or the condition. It's paramount that we look after ourselves first. We've got to do it. So I'm gonna have a breakfast, see Loz, brief check. Coming in, I've got 2 hours of work to do in here before I make sure Loz is all right again. So I'm not gonna video the clients because that's not for your eyes. So we will see you in a bit.
It's my last day on earth, I wanna spend it with you.
So it's days like this, I just love actually just coming out here on my Todd, just to give me about half an hour, just to get my head round things, just to free up some space, because this is like, we climb this top of the hill and we can see over our local area, and it just puts things into perspective. And I can play with the drone. I love coming up here. It just gives me a sense of how my problems are this big, tiny. But here comes the conflict. I'm out here looking after myself and Loz is indoors dealing with her issues. But I know that I need to do this before I can give my all to Loz. And it is a big conflict. I feel guilt in my body. I feel, why should I'm fit and healthy in here and in here. Why should I be taking this time out when I could be helping Loz? Because I know I can't fix Loz. Doesn't matter what I do, what I say, it's never gonna get rid of the bipolar. It's never gonna get rid of the mental health. But what I can do, I can take care of myself. I need to recharge my batteries. I need to recharge my emotional batteries, and that's really important, because I'm not like the cell phone that can run the same speed on just 1% or 2%. Doesn't work. I need to be fully charged, and taking this half an hour just to get out here on the hills, in with the trees, half an hour, it's all it takes just to recharge my emotional batteries.
And I know this conflicts inside me, but oh, butterfly, that I'm only 5 minutes away. My phone's at hand. If Loz needs me, all she does is just pick up that phone and calls me. Me and Loz have this understanding, and the understanding is we communicate. Really, really important. Everything she feels, she lets me know. Everything I feel, I let her know. And it's not about telling them, it's just about opening up that communication so we have an understanding with each other. We think mental health is such a serious thing, but me and Loz, when we're dealing with our condition, and I do call it our condition because we live together, so we both have to take that responsibility for it. And we need to be a little bit more light-hearted about it. Don't take it so serious all the time, because that serious actually weighs us down. So try and have a little bit of fun and joke and laughter, and make it a bit more light-hearted. I know this is not light-hearted because this is just me talking to you, but when we're together about it, we do laugh, we do joke about it. Takes the pressure off it, and you can actually talk about it a lot better.
So we're back from the walk, the day is coming to a close and things are looking promising. Loz is picking up. You see, there's no right or wrong way of dealing with this, but I want to give you how I deal with it and how I get through these tough times. The first thing I look at is I don't take anything Loz says personally, because she's looking at it from her point of view and I'm looking at it from my point of view. So I have that power to actually disengage my thoughts, my beliefs, my values, and just listen to her. We were given 2 ears, 1 mouth, and we need to use them in that order. So we need to listen more than we speak, and just to be that person, that sounding board, so they can talk to us a lot more. Another thing is plan your day, and I mean plan your day. Put yourself first. So if you get up 10-15 minutes early just so you can sort yourself out, then you can help your loved ones out. I get up early, I make sure I read, I meditate, and I have a workout. And I can get that done in around about half an hour, and that's all it takes. If I got a little bit longer, I'm gonna spend a little bit more time in the gym having a workout, because that's how I deal with it. And I'm not saying that's right for you or it's not right for you, but that's just me. But I can't emphasize that you need to put yourself first. Because if you haven't recharged, as I said just earlier on, if you haven't recharged your batteries, you're gonna be snappy. And being snappy and miserable, and it's just gonna make the situation work, because we don't wanna do that. The biggest thing, as I've just said, listen more than you talk. Because if you start giving them your beliefs, your values, try this, do that, do this, you're gonna add fuel to that fire, and you're gonna make things worse for them, because they've got enough going on in that head of theirs already. Sometimes we just need to let them offload it, empty this, so they can re-energize and sort of settle the ground in their mind. Because that's all that's happening, it's getting confused, it's getting discombobulated. I like that word, discombobulated. So I'm going to leave you on that, guys. I hope this really helps. I hope it's helped you guys. If you've got a mental health issue and you're suffering at the moment, hope this video helped you. If you're living with someone that's got a mental health issue, or they're just suffering and they're in that dark place at the moment, I hope this helps you too, because we've got to work at this. We've got to raise the awareness of mental health, because the more we talk about it, the easier it's going to be. So if you like this video, guys, you know what to do. Smash the thumbs up for us, and if it tickles your fancy, please support us and just hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.